Hi everybody, I'm Kristy Overlander and I'm Wiccan. I know that many Wiccans have different beliefs, and this video is just what I believe in. Like other Wiccans, I'm very eclectic. Specifically, I'm Hellenic Wiccan. That's both Hellenic and Wiccan. Hellenic is the beliefs of Greek gods and goddesses. I'm bringing them back as manifestations of the ultimate god and goddess, which makes me pagan, but I'm doing it with Wiccan laws. Unlike other Wiccans, I do not believe in Summerland. I do believe it is like heaven, and there's a place like that, but it's not called Summerland, it's not called heaven. Indeed, it does not have a name. I don't believe that we should give it a name. I do believe in a place like heaven, but I don't have a name for it. I do believe in the threefold law. I do believe that whatever you send out, it comes back to you times 3. Sorry, I went to go get my book of shadows so I can say more things I believe in. My book of shadows! Some Wiccans don't believe in correspondence and doing stuff like the color green goes with money and blah blah blah. Some Wiccans actually don't believe that. I do. I do believe in the rule of harm none. I don't think that you should do anything to harm anybody. Because, not just because my religion tells me not to harm anybody, it's because I'm a good person. I don't want to harm anybody. I do believe in the acceptance of reincarnation. I do believe that when you're, this is my belief, not everybody that's Wiccan believes in this kind of reincarnation. There may be different kinds. I believe that when you haven't learned everything you need to learn in one life, you will not relive the same life, but you'll relive for a different goal that you have to, conquer. And then when you conquer all your goals, then you can go to the place like heaven. That's what I call heaven, a place like heaven, because I don't have a name for it. But I have to technically be able to describe it, so I call it place like heaven. When I celebrate the Sabbaths, I normally, but not all the time, do a ritual every Sabbath, every night. Oh, by the way, I am solitary. I do not work with a coven. Mainly because I don't really like people that much. Like, I love people. I'm just not a very antisocial person. That's just the way I am. I love people. I just don't like working with them. How I became Hellenic Wiccan. Well, first, how I became Wiccan is when I was around 13 or 14. I decided not to be atheist anymore because first my mom, no offense to her, she tried to basically make me to be Christian, and I never really believed in it. I have no problem with Christianity or anything like that. I never believed it from the get-go. But when I was about 13, 14, I was researching different sorts of religions. And for a while, I kind of played with being Wiccan. I never said I was Wiccan, I wasn't. Nothing like that. I was kind of on the fence about it for a couple years. But I say around 17, I started really getting into it. I'm 21 now, by the way. But how I became Hellenic, I was Celtic for a while. But I wasn't really feeling it. The culture-wise, and I wasn't really feeling the gods or anything as much as I should. I didn't really have so much, I'd say, love for them. And the first goddess I kind of, felt close to was Aphrodite, and she's the Greek goddess of love and lust and, a bunch of other things. And basically, I took that and then started going more into being Greek, so I'm Hellenic now. Well, the positive changes, I guess, when I became Wiccan was I'm no longer a negative person like I used to be. I used to harm myself. I used to cut myself a lot when I was a teenager. I no longer do that. Not just because the harm none law, because it tells you not to harm yourself or others. I guess just the religion kind of made me feel like there's a reason to believe in something, and I should stay alive to be able to do it. Not saying that everybody that cuts himself wants to commit suicide, but I was getting close to thinking that. People that are Wiccan believe in ghosts. I do believe in ghosts because I have seen one before. If I haven't, then I wouldn't believe in ghosts. Well, I'd be agnostic about it, pretty much. because I'm sort of a see it to believe it person. So if I wouldn't have been there that night, I was about 16 and me and my friends decided to be stupid and break into an abandoned warehouse pretty much. Yeah, long story short, yes, I do believe in ghosts now. But pretty much if that never happened, I'd probably be very agnostic about it. I wouldn't really say I don't believe in ghosts, but I wouldn't say I would. I do. But I do. Divination-wise, I haven't really gotten that much into divinations. I've been practicing to do tarot cards. I have a tarot deck. This is the Golden Tarot. And it's by Cat Black. And it's like sort of medieval times art and stuff like that. But I've been practicing it, but I'm not really that good. Like I'm getting there trying to memorize the cards, but I'm not really good at doing it. Skyclad, which is being naked in rituals. I do not do that because it would be awkward. I mean, I got no problem with people that do that, but me, I just wear whatever I'm wearing that day, pretty much. I don't really wear like any headbands or anything. No offense to the people that wear robes and stuff, you know, during rituals. I think it's kind of stupid. That's just me. I mean, people have different beliefs. I think that's kind of stupid. I mean, I got no problem if somebody else does it, but I'm not gonna run around like that. Sorry. And I know what you're saying. Well, with Kristy, it's only for rituals. Well, I could wear whatever I want, and I'm just gonna wear my own clothes. I got no problem if you do that, though. Hey, whatever you do in your own circle is your business. Do I have any past life memories into, you know, reincarnation, you know, past lives? I had this weird dream a long time ago that I think I was born in Egypt. I know that sounds really weird, but I think it's just a dream. But I think I was Egyptian at one point. Which is weird because I'm not Egyptian or whatever it is, whatever deity is that's Egyptian. I'm Hellenic, but I felt like I was Egyptian at one point. I meditate. I don't really have the patience for it. I know that most Wiccans meditate all the time. Well, not all the time, like daily, or if not weekly. I'm sure I'm gonna get it pretty soon. I've been looking up a lot of meditation things, like guided meditation and all that. So I'm sure I'm gonna get into it at some point. But for now, I don't really meditate. I don't really have the patience or the time. I see in the future, me in the future, as far as being a Wiccan. I guess just more advanced. I don't think I'd teach people Wicca because, again, I'm a solitary Wiccan, so I don't really like groups, like group working in the first place. So I don't think I'd teach it. Plus, I'm not really a good teacher. As you can tell, I have to edit this video because I get really nervous talking in front of a lot of people because I won't say I'm shy, I'm just very antisocial. That's just the way I am. But I felt the need to do these videos even though I'm antisocial. So, even though my lips don't match what I'm saying on my videos and I look like I'm like one of those Chinese movies where they're like talking and the lips aren't matching. But anyways, I digress. As I was talking about reincarnation, I believe that this life is not it. You have other lives. This is just a chapter. Whatever you do in this life, it matters, but it's not all of it. Other Wiccans that believe that their religion is private, I do not believe that. I believe, because I'm an open person anyways, if you ask me anything, I'm going to tell you, pretty much. And I think if we were so private about it, then, you know, we're not going to be, if we're not open about it, we're going to be made fun of because they don't understand, because we're too closed about it, you know what I'm saying? We're not telling them who we really are because we're so closed about it. That's why everybody's all like pinning stereotypes on us, because we're not open, so they don't know anything. So, I'm not like trying to say that we should convert people. I don't really give a crap about that, and my religion doesn't believe in conversion. But I'm saying if we were more open about it, people would probably understand more. Christians are open about being Christian, and that's why more people understand. And that's not the only reason, but that's part of it. I believe that, this may sound really weird, that the earth is the goddess's womb. Like, it's her stomach, in a way. I know that sounds weird, but if you think about it and think deep into that, you'll understand what I'm saying. Another thing I forgot to mention about ghosts, I know that this video is pretty scattered all over the place, but it makes it interesting. One thing I forgot to mention about ghosts is I believe in, you can Wikipedia this or Google it or whatever, the ghostly plane. And I believe the ghostly plane, like other planes, you can call them alternate universes or anything. I just call them planes because they're on a flat surface, the earth. Well, not flat, obviously, the earth is round. But what I'm saying is, we are a plane too. And we're all layered on top of each other, pretty much. And we got the ghostly plane and all that. And they're all just laying on top of each other. So, if you read more into that, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure it's on Wikipedia. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is my definition to magic. And this may actually piss some Wiccans off. Yeah. My definition of magic. My best way to describe it, and this is the part that's going to piss y'all off, it's kind of like a placebo. You think it's working, so it works. I'm not saying magic doesn't exist, because it does. This is me explaining what my kind of magic is. Say I do a love spell. Say it because I want to have self-love. I'm not saying like anything to harm anybody or anything against other people, you know. But say I want for self-love. Once I do that spell, I have the mindset. The mindset for me having self-love for myself. Therefore, it'll eventually grow within time. The spell did work, but not the way most Wiccans think it does. You have the mindset for it, therefore it's going to happen. Kind of like the placebo. Placebo is a pill, pretty much, that you take that's not a real pill, but you think it's going to work because your doctor may have lied to you or something. And it works. You no longer have leg pain or whatever it was for. So, that's what my beliefs in magic is. That's why, which is kind of conspiracy in a way, that's why most Wiccans are like, don't do spells on people without their permission. If you give them the permission and they know the spell's going on, it puts them in the mindset too. And most likely work because they're thinking about it. And that's what I believe magic is. And you can go ahead and respond, below, yelling at me for my beliefs and what magic is, but I'm not telling you to believe in that. So, you believe that fairies sprinkle fairy dust on people or whatever, I don't care. But that's my belief in magic. And that is all of my beliefs in, me being Wiccan, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to call this video, but anyways, I'm Kristy, and I'm Wiccan. Bye!